Hello everyone. This is a video to explain the same notes exercise, which is a great exercise I got from musician extraordinaire Randy Marchany of No Strings Attached. Great band. Check them out if you haven't already. So this is a great exercise to learn some of the different patterns on your dulcimer. So first I suggest using my marked course and buddy notes videos to sort of get a good start, and then come back to this one. So on this one we start with the right hammer on the second marked course of your treble bridge, your left hammer the lowest note, not the lowest marked course but the lowest note. Now what we want to pay attention to is when you are in this position with the right hand on a marked course, left hand on the lowest note, these are half steps of the same name. For example, in this case, D, D sharp. Okay. If you have a smaller dulcimer, more like an 11-12, your dulcimer starts here with G, G sharp. Okay. So I'm going to start down here for our larger instruments. So we want to pay attention to this right hand. Whenever it gets to a marked course, we play right, left. The important thing is to name these notes aloud. Don't let this just be a hand waggling exercise. Actually do the work to get the deeper knowledge of where these notes are. So here we go. We have D, right hand D. Say them with me. D, D sharp. Now when we move both hands up one, we're on unison notes. E, moving up again, F sharp. Here we are with the right hand on the marked course. G, G sharp. Move them up. A, again, B, right hand on marked course, C, C sharp, move them up, D, move them up, E, move them up, F, F sharp. Now, at the top of your instrument, I'm going to pull mine down here so you can see it. At the top of your instrument, you may or may not have extra chromatic notes put there by your builder. So in my case, I do have a G sharp and a B flat or a sharp. So here we are, I'm going to back you up to the F, F sharp. Now in this case, some of you may have a G and an A, but in my case now, hands reverse with left hand G, right hand G sharp, left hand A, right hand A sharp, okay? So let me do that again, and I'll probably leave that part off the top, but so you do what is appropriate for your instrument up there. Let me get my dulcimer back into place here. All right, now, here we go. Right hand, lowest marked course. Left hand, lowest note. Right hand's on a marked course, so it's hands separate. So we have D, D sharp, E, F sharp. Make sure to say F sharp because it's not an F. This is an F. You hear that's a totally different note. F sharp. G, right hand on marked course. G, G sharp. A, B, right hand marked course. C, C sharp. D, E, right hand marked course, F, F sharp, and then you continue along to finish your last few notes. Let's do the same thing now from bass to treble. So again, right hand here on this bass bridge, left hand on the lowest note on the treble bridge. Again, not on the lowest marked course, but on the lowest note. Okay, so here we are on the larger dulcimers with 5 marked course. This is a G. For those of you with the smaller dulcimers, you'll be starting on your C, C sharp. All right, so here we go from G, right hand's on a marked course, so you know what that means. G, G sharp, A, B, C, C sharp, D, E, F, right hand marked course, F, F sharp, G, A, right hand marked course, B flat, B. Now again, mine reverses. C, C sharp, D, D sharp. You can't even see that, it's off the screen. But so you figure out what your notes are and then do your handing as is needed. Now, so you see this exercise, the marked course exercise has us running in diagonals going this way, and this exercise gets us actually in diagonals going this way. All right. And I'm going to do, this is something that I didn't get from Randy, but is something that I do with my students, which is to do sort of an extension, which combines all of that. So once you're really good at doing both bridges and you get it, you get what you're doing, then try this version. Okay, so this starts, we just walk up to our G. So D, E, F sharp. Now, right hand's on marked course. G, G sharp. So you see, now the exercise has started. We've just walked up. Let me show you again. D, E, F sharp, G. Left hand goes to the treble bridge. G sharp, A, B. Right hand on marked course. C, C sharp. Now, this is where we start involving all three sides of the bridge. We have the bass, both sides of the treble. This takes a lot of thought. D, D sharp, E, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, B flat, B. Now this gets a little weird for me because I have C here and I have C sharps in two different places. C, C sharp. You very well may have two C's here, one at the top above your B flat and then a C sharp, but I have a C and then two C sharps. Then we have my D, so that's on the treble bridge. Then the bass, D sharp. Now I'm out of notes over there, so now I finish my treble. So then I have E, right hand marked course, F, F sharp, and again it's different for everybody, but for me it's G, G sharp, A sharp. Let me move this down. A sharp, then we have B, C. I have some smaller bridges here. C sharp, D, D sharp, E. So now I've played, with the exception of my super bass over here, I've played all of the notes on my instrument. So I want you to notice how once we get to this D, the D just above the marked C, and the D that's right here on the lower treble bridge, and then we have the D sharp at the very bottom. Again, I'm going to move it up. I'm going to do it one more time with the extension so you can see what I'm doing. So again, I'm going to start at the bottom. You can start with your left hand if you want. D, say them out loud. E, F sharp, G. Now left hand goes to the right side treble. G sharp, both hands move up. A, B, right hand C, C sharp, we're on marked courses. C, C sharp, sorry, right hand's on marked course, I misspoke. Now is when we get to this D, this is when all of our notes come together. D, D sharp, E, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, B flat, B. Again, this is where it gets weird for me, but maybe not for you. C, C sharp, D, D sharp. Now I'm out of notes there, so I finish here. E, right hand on marked course, F, F sharp. This is where it gets crazy for me. G, G sharp, A sharp. Then I'm going to continue. I'm moving it down for you. Sorry. A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. Sorry, I'm missing those notes. C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. So I've said all of those notes. Now, why is this a good thing to know? Is it just to make you crazy? No, although it would be fun if it was. But no, it's not. So this tells you where either unisons are or half steps of the same name. So for example, F sharp and F natural, that's within a half step. So teaching you that octaves, when we do those marked courses, octaves run this direction, same notes or half steps run this direction, right? So we have opposite diagonals here. So it's when you're learning a tune, a lot of times people forget, they get into hammering issues because they're not thinking, oh, I have these same A's, the same B's. So instead of going down and then their hammering issues resolve, they are enforcing an odd cross or a difficult doubling. So that's why this exercise is helpful. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. Thank you.